So welcome to a Friday. You guys made it to Friday. This group is Friday. Friday is good for me as well. I love the weekend as well. Even though largely, generally, every day is kind of the same for me. But because US market is open and I still do some stuff. Okay, not like 100% hands off. Difference for me, whether the market is open or not. It's not open, that day feels different for me as well. So weekends still do feel different for me as well. And welcome to episode 55. I made it 55 days of straight 55 days of live streaming. And hello, big monkey, big kind monkey. At last, you made it. Where are you watching from, big kind monkey? Oh, today I'm underdressed, right? I'm not in a jacket, just in a hoodie and a short sleeve, yeah. Because why? Because today in Istanbul it looks all sunny and beautiful. Oh, so sunny, and it's gonna be a very warm day because when I checked the temperature, it was like what 13 degrees Celsius, and man, it's actually really cold. This is a really cold 13 degrees Celsius, and I'm really underdressed right now. Monkey, been struggling with sadness lately. Oh, why is that so? What kind of sadness? What do you feel? When do you feel that way? At what time during the day do you feel that way? And when you feel that way, what actually do you feel? If you like to share, if you don't want to share, okay, okay. Good morning, Anna Capri. Welcome to another winter morning here in Istanbul. You guys made it to Friday. If the weekends means anything to you guys, I suspect a lot of you are living very similar lifestyle to mine, where weekend or weekday doesn't make that big a difference. Yeah, big kind monkey. I feel like I don't want to eat and I'm tired all day. Oh, okay. Um, do you when you feel that way, big kind monkey? Do you have anything going on in the head? Is there any particular thoughts that cycle keep that was there is there something that keeps cycling in your head, like is there a broken tape that keeps playing in your head? Anna Capri, I love the sunglasses. Thank you. It's a very sunny day today. Look at that. Boom. But honestly, I'm wearing sunglasses because today my eyes look like crap. Why? Because yesterday I slept too much. I slept almost 10 hours yesterday. So when I sleep that much, my eyes get swollen. Hence the sunglasses. Looks good, look at this. Look like Donnie Yen. Everybody calls me Bruce Lee, by the way, or Jackie Chan. Big kind monkey, yeah, a lot of thought. Big kind monkey, does this happen only during specific time of the day or throughout the day? Mark Tin Man, good morning, Mark Tin Man. Welcome to a very cold morning here in Istanbul. It's a winter morning. And why am I dressed up like that? Why? Because this morning, here in Istanbul, looks super sunny. And because it looks so sunny, I never thought, and I checked the temperature about 15 degrees Celsius. I thought this is enough, but no. No. I completely underdressed today. So cold. And I'm here back in Mura Cafe, one of my favorite cafes to stream from. And of course, because they have a very cool looking motocross out here in the front. And sometimes I just sit here and have coffee like this. Very cool with the sunglasses. Look like Saturday Night Fever. Very retro, very retro. Oh, look like Tom Cruise. Take my breath away. Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding. Take my breath early in the morning. This big kind monkey. Through the day, it's a loop. Sometimes I look at myself, I feel, okay, okay. My best guess is, big kind monkey. Have you been busy with something lately? Like, have you been working on something big, exhausting lately? What? Basically, big time monkey. What you're feeling right now, what you're going through right now. Okay, I'm no expert, but in my own personal experience, okay, what you're going through right now is not depression. It's not some kind of sadness. It's not anything at all. There is nothing happening in your life that is making you either tired through work or sad through any kind of ordeal. Right now, what you're feeling is a general low level of prana energy or internal energy. See, when your internal energy is high, you feel ecstatic and you feel in love for no reason. But when conversely, when your energy is low, you feel sad, depressed for no reason as well. And you're not even exhausted or tired. And and this is due to basically you need to take more food that is positive prana. Basically, you need to top up that energy. And I'm not talking about calorie energy. Food gives you two kind of energy: calories and prana. Meaning calorie and, or for lack of a better word, spiritual energy. Okay, you have a physical energy that for physical work, and then there's a mental or spiritual energy for powering the mind. Basically, mainly the mind. That's why people like to call it mental energy, but it's not really mental energy. Now, when this so-called mental energy is low, no matter how good your life is you're gonna feel sad for no reason. There's no external stimulus. So that's why I asked you a few questions. I asked you if it happens only during certain times of the day. If it is, then it might be clinical depression. But it's not, it's throughout the day. Second, is there a thought running through your head? There's no thought. So it is not a psychological depression. Third, I was asking you if you are working big items lately. There's no big items, meaning it's not a work burnout. So it can only be at low energy. Every 28 days you go through a period like this. I'm not sure, but it's very likely to be so. But when during these periods, what you really want to do is eat positive prana food. Go on the internet and search for positive prana foods. Eat those things, because those things not only are low in calories you don't need anyways, you're not doing physical stuff, but high in prana. Okay, and that thing just topped up your mental energy. When see, in the end of the day, what you feel like you're in love or you're depressed or you're sad or you're happy is all just different levels of your mental or spiritual energy or your prana. It's just different levels of your prana. When your prana is super damn high, it's blowing through your head, you go into ecstasy without even taking ecstasy. Okay. This is why every spiritual tradition, developing the prana, developing the chi, developing the mental energy to keep it at high enough level. And when it's always high level, regardless of what happens to you outside, you'll always be happy. You're big time monkey. But I'm kind of trying to work out as much as you can. No, getting yourself physically exhausted will make it worse. Why? Right now you're mentally exhausted, and now adding physical exhaustion to it will kill you. Okay, don't listen to those bullshit. Mark Tinman, sadness is natural and must be ignored as much as possible. Happiness is natural and must be ignored as possible. They're just a phenomena. Observe the pain. Be more of an observer than a victim of the pain. Yeah. As you're going through, that is true. All you have to do is to observe. But of course, as you observe and become at peace with it, you can change it as well by changing your level of energy. And you can do that through either a energetic practice like meditation, kriya, or qigong, or a prana. I do both. I do both, by the way. Hope it helps, yeah. This thing is cyclical. Energies go up and down in a cycle. For most normal people who do not have a control over the energy, it's cyclical, and usually it's a 28-day cycle, which is why even guys, you get so-called menstrual cycles, men menstrual cycles, because every 28 days you experience an energy. And when your energy is low, you experience so-called sadness and all that stuff, and you're irritated by everything and anything. That's how it works. It's just my personal experience. It's how I experienced it. Not really kind of like my thinking or something. Yeah. Even pain, even if I even if I get stabbed, all I have to do is when I was younger, but there was one of these accidents really bad. My bike flipped. It was a rainy day. Flipped, and I flew about 20 meters or so out off, and crashed into a barricade. I thought it's done, no, because I was flying and then I crashed into a barricade. I thought it's done, but no. When I opened my eyes, I see my bike flying towards me as well. Whoa, bam! So I was bleeding all over, and at the time everybody said, "Oh, you want to call hospital?" Ah, no, I don't want to call hospital. Then all I have to do is I feel the pain. I know there's a sensation. The sensation people call pain, but I don't have to make it a big deal. It's just what it is. So I just cleaned myself up and went home and was still bleeding. So my racing boots were all full of blood. And then when I stepped through the door, my mom saw me. My mom saw me, looked at me and said, accident again? I said, yeah. She said, okay. And then she walked away. And then I walked back to my room. I didn't even go to the hospital. Big kind monkey. Have any ways to stop thinking about sad flashback? Yeah, stop listening to your music. That's why I made that video, right? 100%. If you're having flashbacks all the time, you're 100% you're listening to some kind of music. That's why I made the video called "Quit Music to Quit Suffering." Okay, watch that video. Quit listening to music. All music attaches you to your story world. The problem. What's the story world? It's the story in your head, a world that is created in your head, containing all your past and future, which does not existentially exist right here, right now. Yeah, that's why you're sick of it, because it doesn't exist. Why is it still bothering you? Yes. So you need to, number one, quit music. Number two, do my story world meditation system, the 5-step system, because that 5-step meditation system is designed to help you separate your mind from the story world. When you separate yourself from the story world, you start to live in the existential reality, and the story world stop bothering you. But it takes time to get to that stage. Why? Because your brain has been conditioned to live in the story world since you're born. In today's modern world of media and all that nonsense. So your mind is already used to the story world, used to living exclusively through the story world. Everybody, in fact, 99.99% of the people live all their life in their story world. They never see existential reality except for fractions of seconds. And those fractions of seconds they call appreciating the little things in life. Like suddenly they notice a flower along the way. For a fraction of a second, they notice the little thing. Like, I'm sorry, that's not the little thing in life. That is the real life. That is the big thing in life. You see how twisted this thing is, and then they return to their big thing, which is the story world, which is just everything in the head. Your brain needs to be trained to separate itself, to distance itself from the story world, and to make a habit of living in the existential real world. And that habit needs to be created. That habit needs to be trained. It is not natural for the human brain to do that. And my story world meditation system is designed just to train your brain to do that. That's why I don't like to call it a meditation system. I call it a brain training system. It is a way to train your brain to perform a certain function. And this function is simply distancing yourself from the imaginary world and come to the existential real world, real reality, where it is always beautiful, where it is always stress-free, where it is always there's no COVID, there's no bad president, there's no riot, nothing. Right now, look at my existential world, nothing. There's my existential world is this chair, my coffee, my cookie, and chair and bright sunlight. That's all. This is the existential reality. Everything else outside of this thing right now, whether my wife, the country I live in right now, my past, my future, all those are the story world. Because why? All this are only in my head. If someone knocked me in the head right now, all these things will disappear, and I wouldn't even know who I am. See? So what is left? What is reality then? What is reality then? The only reality is the existential reality. Anything that you can get a knock in the head and forget are illusions. Hope it helps, yeah. Big time monkey. You need to do these two things: the meditation and quit music. I really love the salted cookie here. You know, this cafe serves up a special chocolate chip cookie that is sea salted. So this is a salty. You guys know I hate sweet things. You know? And this is salty cookie with chocolate chip. This is kind of like, this is my favorite cookie in the whole of Istanbul right now. I always come back every few days, right? I want to come back to this cafe, not because of what, no, it's just because of this cookie. Because I miss the cookie. Mm. And for those of you who just joined me, oh, big time monkey. Should I face reality more and try to fix my problems, even if it harms me mentally? Well, big time monkey, what you're calling reality is your story. You're asking me, should I face whatever story is in my head more to fix your story, even if it harms your real world? That's what you're really talking about. Understand? First, you have to understand the distinction. What is a real world? What is the story world? Okay. What you're saying to fix, which is not in your existential reality right now, everything is in your head. Everything, no matter how real you think it is, it's just in your head. Okay? Whatever is in your head, you can never solve. Whatever is in your head, you can never fix. You cannot fix a childhood. You cannot fix your past back relationship, and you never have to. You only need to know they are there, but train your brain to distance itself from the story. Train your brain to habitually reside in the real world. That is the solution to any and every suffering from here now and into the future. If you want to fix everything in your life, then all your life you're gonna be a fixer. You're gonna be a professional fixer. What in Korea we call 해결자. 해결사. You'll be a fixer all your life. Because why? Because there's no perfection. Everything you do, even everything I do right now, even a lot of things I've done over the past year here in Istanbul, all had bad outcomes. I had a lot of bad outcomes. Then you want to fix everything? The reality of bad outcomes is just this. When there's good, there's bad, there's bad, there's good. Meaning it's just another side of the same reality. And if you look at the reality of the situation itself, the easiness of the reality, it is just what it is, nothing to fix. Like this bike is permanently fixed to the ground, it's fixed to the ground, it is what it is. You want to fix it, you want to make it run again? Just accept everything as it is. That's the key. Huh? Not fixing things. I know the American culture is all about trying to fix things, you know. But have you realized that throughout American history, everything they fix produces a corresponding huge amount of problem. You fix one problem, you create a new problem. 10 problems, you create 10 new problems. Yes, because that is the nature of the world. Are looking at duality, being good or bad, right or wrong. What you make good, light or darkness. When you shine a torchlight, shadow will appear. The moment you learn to accept the easiness of everything, of existential reality. Let me ask you right now, is this cup right or wrong here? Is it in the right or wrong place? It's not in the right or wrong place. It is just here. This is the existential reality. It just is. There is no need to say that it's in the right or wrong position, yes or no? This is the same with everything in life. Everything. The American thinking of trying to fix everything, to solve every problem is exactly what creates problems. To fix the problem of not having freedom of religion, it created the problem of genocide in a new country. Yeah? We all know the history, right? Don't try to fix everything. Try to just accept. I came to Istanbul to become a professional fighter. I was aiming to be a world champion. 6 months into my dog walkers of Istanbul, I made a video about this. 6 months into my training, someone maliciously broke both my shoulders, tore my scapula, tore my rotator cuff, Right now, I can barely lift up my arm. My arm lifts up only up to here. Okay. A lot of people asking me, oh, why are you not going for surgery? How are you coping with this and that? I said, no, I just accept it. I accept it and I move on. I don't have to fix everything. I don't want to fix it. I don't want to waste time fixing things. I want to take the time and do something more productive. And hence, this live stream started. With this injury, I started this live stream. See, so one thing leads to another, can lead to another good thing. You don't have to just keep looking backwards and keep trying to fix everything. Everybody's still asking me on my Instagram, no? Oh, how's your injury? When are you going to get back to training? All those things. I said, no, I moved on from there. I've accepted the situation. I'm not disgruntled over the situation, not sad over this. It is what it is. I'm injured. I can't do it. It is what it is. It's not good, not bad. And I move on to something that I can do, the live stream. You see? So, yeah, I hope this helps because to go really deep into this issue, it takes a few hours a lecture. Big Kind Monkey, I will take advice and stop listening to music and accept everything. Yeah, but Big Kind Monkey know that accepting everything is not natural to the human brain either. It comes as a result, again, of a very deep spiritual practice. And again, I preach. I strongly suggest you start with my Story World meditation system. I give it all for free. All these things I give it away for free. Just do it, you know. But I know these days whatever people get for free, they think it's not good. Yeah, maybe I should start charging money for my meditation system. Big Kind. Oh, hold on. B. Good afternoon, B. Welcome back to Mora Cafe and my favorite salted chocolate chip cookie. Okay, I have a question. Are you a motivational speaker? I'm not. The only time I work to speak, I'm an investment speaker. I was for about 10 years back in China. Not back in China, but I worked in China for 10 years as an investment analyst, as investment speaker. I basically go around different provinces in China giving investment speech. Investment. I don't do motivation stuff. I do very practical things always. It's only after I got injured in my shoulder, after I could not continue with my martial arts career, that I started to make a lot of breakthroughs in my spiritual life, which started this sharing, which started this live stream. You see how this thing come together? Yeah. Shish. Hi Limpeh, bye Limpeh. Wow. Okay. Thank you Shish from Barata. Namaskaram for coming to say hi and bye when you're busy. Everybody's so afraid that I might end the stream in 20 minutes or 7 minutes again. Send me good energy. I exam 3 consecutive days. There you go. Good luck for your exam. Shish. Good luck. Have fun with your exam. For those of you who just joined my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning I take you guys to a different cafe or location here in Istanbul. Yes, I'm in Istanbul. Get a coffee and chit chat about everything and anything in life. Alright? And today, it's a relatively warm winter morning today here in Istanbul. Beautiful bright sky, sunny day. Autumn, see the autumn leaves are already fallen off largely because it's already winter. Autumn leaves are mostly down, and today is about 15-16 degrees Celsius, so it's a very warm winter day today here in Istanbul. And happy Friday! You guys made it to Friday. Even I love Friday. Even I love the weekends. Yeah, even I love the weekends. Even though every day in my life is pretty much the same, but days where the US market doesn't open does feel slightly different for me. And Bree, how's your daughter's exam? Singapore have been busy with her daughter's exam over the past few weeks.
İnanılmaz bir şey böyle.
It's all
Klip sessizlik çok komikti böyle kaldık ikimiz de. Ben onu duydum çünkü o şey görmedim. Ben kendimi tanıtıcı böyle bir sessizlik oldu.
oh, looks like B left. And for those of you who are watching who are new to my live stream and wondering what's going on, this is a chit chat show where I don't do this live stream with what kind of topic to talk about for the day. I don't have any topic. The only topic I have is where I am and what's the weather. After that, every chat decision comes from you guys. Okay, whatever you guys want to ask me, want to talk about, I'm here to talk about. So this is that kind of a live stream. It's not a live stream where you turn on and then the host has this topic of the day thing. I have no topic of the day. And if nobody's discussing, I simply end. So that's how it works on my live stream. So it looks like there's no discussion for the day. Okay. Another short day today then. Have a great weekend, guys. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. time. 안녕.